All right, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's another week, or should I say, it's another day. So thank you all for coming back. Why I'm making this video is I had people asking me because my number is on the screen, so people have reached out to me about color grading and other stuffs, and they asked why um, in my previous videos I used LUT or I changed some of the looks I made into LUT, and I decided to share why. Now most of these big or pro colorists you see online, most of them usually have LUTs they use also. Some of these LUTs they created them by themselves and they keep them to make sure they make good use of this LUT. Now one of the great reasons why people use LUT is to help you keep a consistent flow of look throughout your shots. You could shoot throughout your clips. You could be working with clips from different cameras that you have to do different color correction and whatsoever. Having your LUT is just going to keep it on the same pace as you work on your image. Another reason is that having a good LUT helps to boost your creative look. You can actually create whatsoever kind of look you want to make inside of Davinci Resolve. Having a LUT can help you um, expand that look. It can help you make that look better than better than how you've already created it inside of your DaVinci. Having that LUT is like adding an extra sauce to your grading. So this images already came in a Rec 709 form, so I had to like do the conversion to make it flat to this level. You can see it's now looking flat. I did the whole thing here using the CST color space transform. I just decided to put it in the ARRI this thing to see if I can bypass the image and work on it, maybe probably make it look better or whatever. So this is it looking flat and back to Rec 709. Now it's looking bright and all these things. At least sometimes it's better to reduce than to increase. Do you get? So that's that we do. So now I actually have a lot in this in my DaVinci that I want to use here. I have like different LUTs, but let's go with this particular one now. This one I created it recently, so let me put this here. But then I'll take this off and work on my image. First of all, let me do a correction on this image so you can see where the LUTs is going to take us to. So first, maybe I'll take this down to this level, which is my offset, and my gain also. I want to push up my gamma and maybe my lift a little, just to make sure that I'm having a good contrast in my image. Let me take the clips down so we can see everything properly. So from here to here, this is where we are, but I just still want to bring down the lights a little, so I will use my HDR tool to do this. So this is where we are now. So let's say I'm putting this LUT back on. This is what we have, and the good thing is that you can actually reduce the intensity of your LUT. So let's go with 0.7 here, and I will say probably I want to pack it here. Now this is good to go. So I will just take a still of this and okay, so I just took a still of this image, the correction I just did for the exposure, and I would want to use it as a reference to the other images I would want to correct. So let's say I want to correct this one, so let's do this. I'll bring this down first to this level, just to make sure I have a bigger screen, and maybe this a little. I'll push this up because I need my midtones to be kind of up. So let me see. Okay, I will park this here. I would just want to work probably on 3 images, then we carry on from there. This also, let me bring down the lights completely using my gamma, and I'll just push this up. I'll bring the shadows, the dark side out down a little, and maybe just little of, no, let me use the HDR just to take down the lights on his forehead. Yeah, okay. So I think I'll go with this. So now with this, let's say I've done this basic correction and I just put my LUTs on. You can see that it has changed how our image is looking, but you notice that all of them are looking the same in a way. They have that the same look, that the same feel. Do you get? So now, no matter what I want to grade under here, I still have my look going on. Already I have a separation here, but let's say the white balance in this image is not that good, and I want to like create a better white balance. So I just change my node to linear, and maybe I start working on it because I need a good skin tone. Let's put it that way, and then maybe I bring it down to this level. Still, there's that same feel that all these images are having. So even if I'm going for the same correction in the next image, let's assume I'm going for the same correction here and I paste it. Now let me compare these 2 images together so you can see how they look, and then I go to selected clips. Can you see these 2 images are having almost the same look, even though that these people are with different skin colors. This is a dark guy, I am black person, and this is like a white or light skinned person, but there's this feel that the image is having to tell you that the correction we are making, even as it is affecting our images, the look is still the same. Let's say we want to do similar to this particular image. So let me take this LUT node off completely, and you can even see where this image is sitting. Like the correction on this image, the white balance is not even good at all. So let me just make an adjustment here, and let me go back to my waveform because I want to be able to see what I'm doing and make sure that everything is going in accordance. So we bring down the light because we have the light behind is too exposed. So let's just do this, and maybe I'll bring this down also. And just for the sake of this tutorial, to show you more, let's say, because I don't want to affect the lights behind too much, so I'll just create like a new node using the power window here, just to get a proper look at what I'm doing. The man in front is more of our subject here, so I will just bring him up a little. So let me see if I would use my curves to this level. So from this to this, I'll just bring down a little contrast, and then highlights to, okay, let me do the roll off of the highlights here. Let me just pick a middle point, and I'll bring this down to this level. I'm not even going to punch it or do anything. Then I'll put this on and make sure that I adjust this image properly. I'll come back here, and we are still working on node 2. I'll just make this look better, but I'll bring it down a little. So we came from this to this. So now he's kind of punched out that we can see him. And then the next thing now, let's say I want to work on the white balance. Now you can see how this image looks different totally from all the images we've gone through due to the white balance, or how the image is looking. So I will just come to the gamma and take it to linear, because I want it to look so real. Now, one of the things you focus on when doing your white balance, sometimes it's not all about getting clean whites and clean blacks, but also getting the perfect skin tones. So let's try and get the skin tone to look good, then we'll carry on from there. Make sure I'm not overdoing it. And let me see if the okay, so let me take this off completely and make sure that the skin tones are looking good. Okay, I think we'll go with this. This is not looking bad at all. So from here, I can decide to go back and then put on the node, the LUTs back. Now you can see this is what we have now. Let me put all these images next to each other so you can see how far we've gone. Let me save this and just take this out complete. And this, so I'll just select them, select and go to selected clips again. So if you notice, almost all of them have a kind of the same look. So if you now continue with the grade, the look is going to be there, but the main focus now after using the LUT is to enhance the look. So when you continue with the grade, you bring out everything and your image comes out looking great and better. The good thing that your LUT is there. I actually reduced the intensity of the LUT, but let me take it back to let's say 0.7 and leave it at this. Now you can see that almost all our images are looking the same. There's the same feel they all have, this warm feel that you can notice from the images all around them here in the screen. Even this particular one that I've not colored yet, you can see same as this one. Now this is one of the use of LUTs and why you need LUTs. So now you can see that all the images have that same type of look. With this, you can from here you can continue your grade and add what you want to add. Let's see, you want to bring down the color on the suit. We could just come back to hue versus art and just click on it, and we click just to select the point, and maybe we just step it down a little. Now this is all still working with our LUTs. It is very easy and good to go. This, we can increase the saturation on the that when you want to achieve good grade, sometimes you need LUTs. Not always. There are looks you can create basically and just put them out, but for a stylish and enhanced look, sometimes you have to use most of these lookup tables for creative look. So feel free, there's a link in my description if you want to get any of my LUTs, and my number is on the screen. Sorry, you can reach out to me on Instagram or on WhatsApp and we could talk. If you want to know more about color grading, feel free to reach out to me or drop a comment in the comment section and tell me what you want me to talk about, and I will do that. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next class. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.